What if everything you thought about attracting women was wrong? What if I told you there are 9 hidden psychological triggers that make you absolutely irresistible? And once you master these traits, you'll unlock the secrets to deep, undeniable attraction. You'll understand exactly what makes her think about you long after you're gone. Not in a creepy way, in a powerful, magnetic way. Let's be honest. It can be tough out there. You see other guys who seem to effortlessly attract amazing women while you're stuck wondering what you're doing wrong. You might try to act a certain way, maybe like the alpha guys online, but it feels forced. It doesn't feel like you. And frankly, it doesn't seem to work. The truth is, attraction isn't about putting on an act. It's about who you are. It's about cultivating specific, deeply ingrained traits that women are naturally drawn to on a psychological level. And the good news? These aren't things you're either born with or not. They are skills, they are mindsets, and you can learn them. In this video, I'm going to reveal these 9 traits. This isn't based on cheesy pickup lines or manipulative tactics. This is based on understanding female psychology, real-world interactions, and what genuinely builds lasting attraction. Let's dive straight into trait number 1. And this one is foundational. Trait number 1. Authentic confidence. Not the loud, arrogant kind. The quiet, self-assured kind. This is a man who knows his value, flaws, and all. He doesn't need external validation because his self-worth comes from within. Why is this irresistible? Because it signals stability. Women are subconsciously looking for a partner who is secure and grounded. A man who is comfortable in his own skin is incredibly attractive because he doesn't project his insecurities onto others. He's not needy. He's not constantly seeking approval. How to build it? Start small. Set achievable goals and accomplish them. Celebrate your small wins. Practice positive self-talk. Challenge that inner critic. And crucially, reframe failure not as an end point, but as a learning opportunity. Embrace your imperfections. Nobody's perfect. And trying to be is exhausting and inauthentic. Authentic confidence comes from accepting who you are and continuously working on being better. Now, building on that confidence, the next trait is about how you connect with others on a fundamental level. Trait number 2, emotional intelligence. This is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions and recognize and respond effectively to the emotions of others. Why does this matter so much? Because it allows for deep connection. A man who is emotionally intelligent can navigate conversations with empathy, handle conflict constructively, and truly hear what a woman is saying, both verbally and non-verbally. He's not easily overwhelmed by emotions, his or hers. How to develop it? Practice active listening. Focus entirely on the speaker. Try to identify the emotions behind their words. Practice empathy. Try to see things from their perspective and pay attention to your own emotional responses. Understand what triggers you and why. Speaking of connection, the next trait is about how you present yourself to the world beyond just your appearance. Trait number 3, passion and purpose. A man who is genuinely excited about something, who has goals and is actively working towards them, is incredibly attractive. It could be his career, a hobby, a cause, anything that lights him up. Why is this irresistible? Because passion is contagious. It shows you have depth, drive, and a life beyond just seeking a relationship. It's a sign of a man who is engaged with the world and has something meaningful to contribute. It's also a sign of potential and self-motivation. How to cultivate it? Explore your interests. What do you genuinely enjoy? What problems do you care about? Set goals related to these areas no matter how small, and most importantly, take consistent action towards them. Your enthusiasm will naturally shine through. Now, this next trait is about how you interact with others, and it's surprisingly powerful. Trait number 4, genuine kindness and compassion. How you treat others, especially those who can do nothing for you, speaks volumes about your character. Why is this irresistible? Because it signals a good heart and a capacity for empathy and care within a relationship. Women are drawn to men who demonstrate a fundamental respect and consideration for others. It creates a feeling of safety and trust. Nobody wants to be with someone who is only nice when they have to be. How to be more kind. Practice small acts of kindness daily, holding a door, offering a genuine compliment. Listen actively when someone is speaking. Consider volunteering your time for a cause you believe in. Make it a conscious effort to act with compassion. Building on kindness. The next trait is about how you handle the bumps in the road. Trait number 5, resilience and adaptability. Life throws curveballs. How you handle setbacks, stress, and unexpected changes reveals your inner strength. Why is this irresistible? Because it shows you can handle challenges without falling apart. Women are looking for a partner who can weather storms, who can bounce back from adversity, and who isn't rigid or easily defeated. It signals reliability and inner fortitude. How to become more resilient. View setbacks as learning opportunities. Develop problem-solving skills rather than just complaining. Practice being flexible when things don't go according to plan. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. This next trait is often misunderstood, but it's incredibly powerful. Trait number 6, authenticity and integrity. This is about being true to yourself and having a strong moral compass. It's about your actions aligning with your words and values. Why is this irresistible? Because it builds deep trust. Nobody is attracted to someone they feel is being fake or dishonest. A man of integrity is reliable and predictable in the best possible way. You know where you stand with him. He is who he says he is. How to cultivate authenticity and integrity. Be yourself, even if it's not the easiest path. Practice honesty, even when it's difficult. Do what you say you're going to do. Your reputation for integrity will precede you. This next trait is all about how you make others feel in your presence. Trait number 7, good humor and playfulness. The ability to laugh at yourself, to find joy in little things, and to bring lightness to interactions is incredibly appealing. Why is this irresistible? Because it makes being around you fun. Life can be serious, and a man who can bring humor and a sense of playfulness is a breath of fresh air. It signals a positive outlook and the ability to not get bogged down by negativity. How to be more humorous and playful. Don't be afraid of light-hearted teasing, not mean-spirited. Find humor in everyday situations. Engage in playful activities. Don't take yourself too seriously. Laughter is a powerful connector. We're getting close to the bonus tip. But first, 2 more crucial traits. This next one is about how you show up in the world. Trait number 8, self-awareness and a growth mindset. This is the ability to understand your own strengths and weaknesses and a genuine desire to learn and improve. Why is this irresistible? Because it shows maturity and a commitment to personal development. A man who is self-aware isn't defensive and is open to feedback. A man with a growth mindset is constantly evolving and becoming a better version of himself. This is incredibly attractive because it promises a dynamic and improving partner. How to become more self-aware and foster a growth mindset. Ask for feedback from trusted friends. Spend time reflecting on your experiences. Be genuinely open to learning new things and challenging your own perspectives. And finally, before the bonus, the last of the 9 core traits, and it ties many of these together. Trait number 9, emotional regulation and stability. This is your ability to manage your emotions in a healthy way without being overly reactive or moody. Why is this irresistible? Because it provides a sense of safety and predictability. Women are often more attuned to emotional shifts, and a man who is emotionally stable creates a calm and secure environment. It shows you can handle pressure and difficult situations without becoming volatile. How to improve emotional regulation. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your emotions in the moment. Identify your emotional triggers. Develop healthy coping mechanisms for stress and frustration. Exercise, hobbies, talking to a friend. Phew, we've covered the 9 irresistible traits, but I promised you a bonus tip, and this one is arguably the most powerful of all because it amplifies every single one of these traits. The bonus trait, the one that brings it all together and makes you truly unforgettable, is authentic vulnerability. I know. Society often tells men to be tough, to hide their emotions, but showing appropriate vulnerability, sharing your fears, your hopes, acknowledging when you don't have all the answers, that is incredibly powerful. Why is this the ultimate irresistible trait? Because it creates deep intimacy and trust. It shows courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to connect on a truly human level. It allows her to connect with the real you, not just the persona you project. This is where the deepest bonds are formed. How to be vulnerably authentic. Start small. Share your genuine feelings with someone you trust. Admit when you've made a mistake. Ask for help when you need it. It's not a weakness, it's a strength. All right, you now have the 9 irresistible traits plus the bonus. This is powerful information, but it only works if you use it. I want to know which of these traits you're going to focus on improving this week. Is it confidence, emotional intelligence, vulnerability? Let me know in the comments below. Your commitment starts now. If this video gave you a new perspective or a clear action step, please smash that like button. It takes half a second and tells me I should make more videos like this. Plus, it helps this video reach more guys who need these insights. Seriously, imagine how much easier dating and relationships would be if more guys understood this. Be the person who shares valuable knowledge. Hit the share button and send this to a friend, a brother, or anyone you know who could benefit from mastering these traits. You can share it directly on WhatsApp, social media, wherever. Let's build a community of men who are committed to becoming their best selves. Mastering these traits is a journey, not a destination. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep becoming the kind of man who doesn't need to chase attraction. It naturally gravitates towards him. If you're serious about improving your relationships and your life, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss our future videos where we dive even deeper into topics like this. Thanks again for watching. Go put these traits into practice and I'll see you in the next video.